And Michael Chandler, Iron Mike Chandler, is defending his belt against Smooth Benson Henderson, and this is going to be an epic fight. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below if you enjoyed the video. If you like my live commentary, the full fight with my reaction as it goes down, it is just, I love combat sports, I love pro wrestling, and all kinds of stuff. You never know what you're going to get here. Now that we got live streaming capabilities back here, a lot more videos will be coming at you. You never know what we're going to be covering and talking about as we have got things back and underway. Benson Henderson bouncing around a lot there when they came to touch gloves. Very surprising. I know he is known for doing that. During the streams, I don't always see the comments, but I try to pay attention. What just happened? It just like closed stuff on me. I try to make sure I see who's over there. If somebody pops in and says something, So here we go. We're underway. Chandler is owning the center of the cage as Henderson is backing his back up toward the back. To the cage. His back toward the cage. They both are trying to find the range and distance. Very interesting to see Henderson have his back against the cage. I know he does a lot of times fight like that where he likes to seem to not have that much space between him and his opponent, but a lot of guys have put a lot of pressure on him as of late. Oh, Henderson with a nasty overhand right that rocked Chandler. Chandler kicked him in the body with a nasty kick. It sounded like a tree getting hit by a baseball bat. It was vicious. 1 minute basically under in the first round of this championship fight. Henderson with another body kick, and he goes for a right. Hard to tell if that connected or not there on that one. Oh, Henderson went with a head kick with the left leg and hit the arm of Chandler and fell on the ground, but he got back up before Chandler could pounce on him. Chandler with a nasty right that rocked the head of Benson. Iron Mike Chandler putting the pressure on Benson. Benson went with a low strike to the body, and then Chandler hit him with a body kick and went for another slug and missed Henderson. They're both Henderson missed with a right as Chandler ducked it. They're both in the center of the cage. Iron Mike just put his hand up like that to mess with Henderson. Henderson went right down the pike with a right, and Chandler with the head kick and hit the arm. Henderson with a low leg kick. Oh, an uppercut that rocked the head of Henderson, and then Chandler hit him with a right, and he was rocking Henderson. Henderson snuffed him, though, and Iron Mike is going for the fence, swinging heavy and hard. Oh, an uppercut that rocked Henderson. Henderson dropped down, but went for a takedown, and Iron Mike Chandler holding the head of Benson up against the cage, and he hit him with a nasty right, and now he's hitting him with lefts, uppercuts, underneath the armpit, and he's rocking him with rights, and he's punching him in the body. Henderson's holding on to the arm. Oh, a suplex! He slammed Henderson on his fucking head. Oh my god, he's going for a guillotine chokehold onto Benson. Henderson smooth, and he's choking him out. Wow, and oh my god, and Benson Henderson somehow gets out of the guillotine choke, and he's trying to go into a triangle. Wow, that was vicious. I ain't seen anybody in MMA combat sports do a suplex like that. He slammed him on his fucking back, neck, and head all at once, like folded him up. Now that ain't like, that was just nuts. Oh my god, that was crazy. You don't see that much in pro and combat sports. Chandler is hitting Henderson in the body. He's standing up, and Benson's on the ground now. He's kicking him in the body. He hit him with a hammer fist to the body and end up eating an up kick to the head. And Henderson's kicking him in the legs with his legs. Oh, Iron Mike went through his legs and punched him straight in the face, and he did it again. And now they're wrestling around, and he's going for a vicious guillotine chokehold. And I don't think Benson's gonna be able to get out of this one. Oh my God, he did. Oh, and he Iron Mike Chandler rocked him with another right and another right. Man, he's off. Iron Mike is just blasting away at Henderson, and Henderson is going for a chokehold, and Chandler pushes him off. Benson pushes him up against the cage, and now he's going for another guillotine choke on the Benson Henderson smooth, and this one looks really vicious. Oh, Henderson was able to get out of it. These two are on the ground, their legs all bent up all different ways. Henderson's punching away at Chandler as Chandler has his back up against the cage, and Chandler's getting up. 20 seconds to go in the first round. Wow, this is a thrilling fight. This is awesome. These two guys are warriors, putting it all out there. Chandler dominated this round, though, basically. Just the last 20, 30 seconds, Henderson has owned him with his back, and now we're going to a second round. Wow, that was nuts. Suplex, boosh! That suplex was vicious, Like, oh my God. Like, that was brutal. Fucking dropped him hard on his head. It just was nuts. Wow, what a first round to a championship fight. You don't see that often in combat sports. That was awesome. Just a brutal fight between these two. Definitely give that first round to Chandler without a doubt. I don't see how you could give it to Henderson. I know Henderson had some moments there, but I don't think he had enough of them. No way. Chandler definitely won that round easily. That was just awesome. Wow. I'm still in amazement by that fight. It was crazy. No. Fuck. What did I just do? Sounds like we're getting ready to go to a second round. Or what's going on here? That definitely was a. I definitely would say that was a 10-9 round because Henderson was able to make some very interesting movements in that and not get taken too hard out in that fight in that round. Crazy. Right, Chandler, you got 5K. Go Chandler, got 5K on this. Let me know who wins, because definitely will. The second round now. Chandler's been dominating this fight, though. Henderson has had some moments, but his hair, I think, is what has gotten him out of the guillotine chokeholds. Benson just hit a knee to the body of Chandler, and then he rocked him with a right as Chandler came in and dropped Chandler. But Chandler got right back up to his feet. He's got his back up against the cage, but he has his legs underneath him. He is not wobbly, stunned, or dazed or confused. He knows exactly where he is. It was a nasty right hand, though, but Benson hits him with a body kick. Iron Mike comes with his own body kick, and Henderson smiles at him. I think he's trying to pretend like that one didn't hurt, but it definitely did. Leg kick by Chandler. An uppercut and a a right uppercut and a left cross by Henderson. Iron Mike Chandler bouncing back and forth. Chandler moving out the way of Henderson. Oh, Benson went for a takedown and he eats a nasty right from Chandler. Benson doing some footwork. Oh, and he got a front kick by Chandler, and then he eats another punch by Chandler. Chandler putting his hand out there, Trying to find the reach, the distance, messing with Henderson as Henderson kicks at him. Kicked him a couple times. 2.5 minutes down in the second round. Chandler used a lot of energy in that first round. Chandler again putting the right hand out, messing with Benson. Benson coming over with lefts and rights and lefts and rights. But Iron Mike just rocked him with another fucking right hand that dropped Henderson, and now he hits him with a body kick as Henderson's up. Kicked him with another body kick, 2 body kicks in a row, not blocked, and then a thigh kick by Henderson. Another leg kick by Henderson. Iron Mike rocking him. Iron Mike Chandler looking for that range, that distance, backing up, putting the pressure on Henderson. Henderson's backing up again. Chandler getting ready to. He kicked him in the nuts. Big John McCarthy's ass seen that, and he's calling for a timeout as Benson Henderson kicked Chandler in the junk. He hit him in the balls. Well, he has a cup on, so it wasn't straight, but that was not cool at all. It's, oh man, I don't want to see the replay. Yeah, this is gonna make my balls sore later on. Come on. Chandler's taking the time. Man. Wisconsin. Wonder what that means. Wisconsin? Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. That's funny. I'm like, what does that say? Alright, now they're back to fighting Wisconsin. Alright, Chandler blocking kicks from Henderson, eating a couple of them on the leg. He definitely look like Chandler's kind of trying to watch that, he hit him with a right to the jaw and another left and a right. Benson Henderson's head backed, and it looked like his hair came even more loose. Henderson hit Chandler with a right. Chandler just ate it like nothing. They're both looking for that reach and range. Chandler putting the pressure on Henderson and walking him down. Henderson went with a strike, but Chandler answered back and chased him down, hit him, spun around, missed a kick, and now Chandler Chandler rocking Benson, has him up against the cage. He rocked him with another right. Benson playing with his hair again. He swings at Chandler. Chandler eats those strikes and comes right back at him, kicks him in the arm. Chandler blocks a leg kick, eats a right hand by Benson. 15 seconds in the second round. Clap, clap, 10 seconds to go. Benson tried to go for a Superman punch, and maybe some of it connected. Kick to the body of Chandler, and Chandler had hit him with a left at that same time. And now we're going to a third round, and as they went to break, Benson looked at Big John McCarthy's ass and was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick him in the balls, man. I really didn't mean to kick him there. Please don't take a point away from me if I kick him there again. Please don't." And they go to commercial. Big John McCarthy. He's a big dude. I wonder what it'd be like to see like him and then another rough fight. It'd be kind of funny to see Big John McCarthy versus that dude with like that long ass beard, or what's the other guy? I'm trying to think what his name is. But you wouldn't see referees fight, but that would be kind of funny to be like, referee MMA, let's get it on. Who's gonna win? Which referee will take the referee championship? Now watch, in 2017, somebody's gonna come up with the referee MMA league or something like that, because I said it. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's thought of it. I have Chandler winning 2-0 over Henderson. In my opinion, Henderson eats a right hand from Benson to start things off, and then he eats a body kick from him as well, but he's putting the pressure on Henderson. Henderson hits him with another right and another right. Chandler just eating them like he's eating mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes and salad. Scoop some potatoes, scoop some potatoes. Chandler chasing him down again. Henderson with his back up against the cage, and he backs up. He's running back. He's backpedaling, running around the back of the cage. He's trying to get away from Chandler. Chandler chasing him down. Chandler putting the pressure on him. Nothing happening. Benson misses with an uppercut. Now they're back in the center of the cage. Benson and Chandler. Ooh, Chandler hit him with a right, and Benson hit him with a right at the same time. A leg kick by Benson, and then a body kick by Chandler. Iron Mike coming after Smooth Benson. Smooth went for a jump kick and hit the arm of Chandler. I think Chandler might have a cut on his face. I'm not sure. It might just be red. Benson going for a single leg takedown. Chandler fights it off, ducks under. The hooks pushes Chandler up against the cage, kicks him in the rib cage, and he hit him with a right, and then a bear hug. Benson bear hugs Chandler up against the cage, and Chandler fighting for hand control. Benson trying to trip him up and kick him in the leg, as Benson has got control at the moment with holding on to an arm and an underhook, but Chandler pushes out of it and gets out of it as Henderson didn't really have much on him there. Chandler and Henderson back in the center of the cage. Henderson backpedaling again as Chandler does have a cut on his face, I believe, on the side, and he punches the chest of Henderson and he kicks him in the chest. Chandler walking down Benson again. Oh, a nasty left hand by Chandler. And Benson is walking to his right. Oh, and he eats another right and a left combination by Chandler. Chandler trying to get Benson to stay still. Chandler faked a jump kick. Chandler moves out the way of a right and then a left by Benson. Chandler playing with Benson. It seems like Benson hit him with a nice little right. Oh, a knee to the chest of Chandler. I think maybe the end of his foot there caught him in the junk, but did not stop it. Benson going with punch and a kick, trying to go for a takedown, and Chandler stops him, and he's choking him out. He's got him in a guillotine chokehold. That shit is deep and tight and hard, and I think he's going to put him to sleep. Benson Henderson's going to sleep. He's going to choke him out. He's going to make him pass out or tap out, I believe, right here in the third round with 1:50 to go. He's choking him hard. Oh, no. Benson gets out of it. And now Chandler looks like he's trying to scoop him up and pick him up and body slam him. No, he just bulldogged him over, rolling him over. He gets into the middle of his legs. Chandler looks like he's trying to get up and over Benson. He takes the back. He mounts the back of Benson Henderson. He gets his legs clamped in and around his waist. Chandler, he's got one hand, he's got two hands, he's got hand control on Benson. Benson twists and turns somehow, and Chandler once again has Benson's head and neck and leg, but Benson slips out of there with a sweaty ass head and hair. So Chandler bulldogging him up against the cage, grinding him out. We got Chandler with a leg underneath Benson, and then Benson's trying to scoop a leg of Chandler. Chandler is now pushing down on the head of Benson. Benson's still bear hugging the leg of Chandler. Being like, I want your thigh, man. I like your thigh. Let me hug it. And Chandler's rocking him with elbows and forearms and punching him in the head, punching him in the body. Come on, I hit him with a fucking elbow to the side of the head and knock his ass out. He's going for another chokehold onto Benson Henderson with Benson on his legs. It's like a bulldog choke there. And now Benson tries to stand up and twist and turns, but he's got his head. Oh no, Benson Henderson somehow slipped out of that, and now he's got Chandler in a choke or something. Now he's wrapped up, slipped up. He's picked up my Benson Henderson and almost threw him on his ass again as they stood up there with less than 10 seconds to go. Now they're in the center of the cage, and shit was crazy. And now we're on to a fourth round, a championship round. It is crazy. What is going on? How is Italy? Man, if Benson Henderson had a shaved head or had short hair, he would not have gotten out of all the fucking chokeholds that have happened. I mean, seriously, oh man, that uppercut right to the jaw of Henderson freaked him out. That suplex in the first round, that was vicious. Boom. Boom! Them chokeholds, he punching them in the head, and man, these replays are crazy. All this action is crazy. This is an action-packed, thrilling fight between these two guys. I'm telling you, this is really awesome. Like, there are some championship fights that are real methodical and like slow paced and whatnot, and other ones end really quick. And like, oh, this is definitely a memorable fight. This is just so awesome. Like, I'm like really surprised. Like, I thought this was gonna be over early. I know Henderson's tough. Chandler's got some vicious strikes. Henderson showing that he still has that chin. Man, wow. And we are going to the fourth round. The fourth round has just started. And here we go. A championship round, baby. This is going to be awesome. This fight is nuts. Chandler back with the pressure again. He ends up eating a right. Henderson seems like he's going kind of crazy with some of these strikes here now. Kind of feel like he knows that he has to make something happen because I believe he knows. I don't know if his corner told him, but I believe he's down 3 rounds to none. I don't think Henderson has won any of the 3 rounds. The Chandler has been just beating him down. Henderson has done reversals and gotten strikes in, but has not had more significant damage, in my opinion, and been in control more. Chandler's been controlling the fight pretty much the whole time. Oh, and Chandler goes for a takedown, picks him up by his waist, gets the legs, and he drops him on his fucking head again. But he had him up here, and then he slid a leg up. Benson got a leg up over here. It looked like he was gonna drop him from behind, and then he just dropped him on his fucking head again. And he turns around and he's punching him in the face while he's on top of him. Henderson trying to push him off. Henderson hitting him with elbows as Chandler is fighting for position, and he was trying to go for a Kimura lock onto Chandler, but Chandler just rolls him up in a ball and just dominating him, bulldogging him all over the place, just playing with him like he's a fucking sack of potatoes. And Chandler's trying to take his back and get a submission, a rear naked chokehold in, but Henderson's so slippery and wet that he got out of it, and now he's got him in a Kimura. Like, oh my god, Chandler's arm just bent in a crazy ass way. What the? That looked like some kind of alien type of shit. Like, what was that? Wow. That was crazy. How does his arm bend like that? He didn't tap. He didn't break his arm. Now he's got a chokehold on Henderson. The like head and arm triangle where he's on top of him, but he's got his legs and ass up in the air, and Benson's got his legs wrapped around him. Benson's got his back on the mat, and now he let go of that, and they're both punching each other in the side, and the head is, they both have their heads pushed up against the cage. Benson is eating the forearm of Chandler. Chandler raking him over and over again with the forearm. Chandler taking the back of Henderson again, but Henderson trying to flip out of it and switch, but he can't. Chandler just pushing him up against the cage like he's trying to push him through the cage. Is he trying to do like one of those like Matrix type of movie things where the guy just splits apart through the cage or something? Like he's pushing him so hard, oh, he picks him up and he slams him down again. Oh my god, he's just whooping Henderson's ass. He's bear hugging him from behind, trying to pick him up. You think he's gonna pick him up and slam him again? Henderson's on his feet again. He's got a single leg. Oh, Henderson trying to go for the Kimura again, and Chandler somehow spins his arm out of it like an alien. I don't know, that shit was crazy. Like, what was that? And now they're back on the ground. He's got side control. Do not pull his shorts down, man. We don't want to see Henderson's ass. Chandler going for the legs, scooping the legs. I think he's trying to pull him down and out, pull him down flat to where he can get full top mount control, which he hasn't had yet. But he's been in control of switching positions and being in control of this round. And he's just trying to scoop up Henderson on the ground, wheelbarrows his legs up off the ground, and pushes him off the side of the cage, and he's got him side control. Chandler just being viciously relentless, going from one angle to another position, and now he's taken Henderson's back again. Henderson fighting for hand control. And now Henderson and Chandler are chest to chest. Chandler pushing Henderson up against the cage again, grating him up against it, trying to take him down. He went for a single, he went for double leg and then a single leg, and somehow he's got his head and arms between Chandler's. What the fuck is going on? This is crazy. And out of nowhere, Henderson has got Chandler in a crucifix, and he's trying to choke him out with 15 seconds, 10 seconds to go. Chandler somehow gets out of this crazy twisted crucifix chokehold, and now we're going to a fifth and final round, a championship round. That was crazy. What? That was nuts. Going to the fifth round now. It is crazy, these guys, man. I'm telling you, like, this fight is bananas. Like, I don't recall seeing a fight with so much action and just like making me go nuts. Like, these guys are just going crazy with all the twists and turns, the submission attempts, the slams, the strikes. Like, this has become a hellacious fight that is just awesome. I am just totally amazed by this. Like, I totally thought this was gonna be over in the first round. I thought Chandler was gonna knock him out or choke him out in the first round. But with how long Henderson's hair is and them being all sweaty and stuff, he can't like really get a good chokehold on him because he's just so damn sweaty, and his arm's gonna be sweaty as shit too. And it's gonna be a very intense fifth round here. All right, good night. I'll see you in the morning. Right now they're just replaying the crucifix, a submission attempt that Chandler somehow got out of. Like, the dude is twisting and his ear's all bloody. He got cauliflower ear. What? It took Chandler a moment to get up off the